Hey, how about that awesome comeback win last night for the Purple and Gold? Down 21 points in the fourth quarter. It did not matter. They secure the victory. So spam those W's in the comments, and let's recap it next on the Lakers Report. My goodness, was that something to watch? It brought me back to some of the glory days of watching the GOAT, LeBron James, put the team on his back in that fourth quarter with 19 points. He outscored the Clippers by himself. And, of course, that's what we're talking about on today's Lakers Report. Welcome in. I am your host, Jake Riepma. And the fact that the Lakers were down 21 points to the Los Angeles Clippers last night was a little bit concerning. But when you compound the way LeBron orchestrated that comeback and led the team to the 116-112 win over the Clippers, it gives me a lot to be excited about. And when you think about this team showing the ability to overcome some adversity, it was really encouraging. And again, we look at the scoreboard from last night, 116-112, your final score. And dissecting that box score, LeBron leading everybody with 34 points, 19 of them coming in the fourth quarter, 5 3-pointers on the night. The way he was lighting it up from distance certainly showed that he still got it. No doubt about it. Anthony Davis added 20 points. D'Angelo Russell with 18. Another double-double for AD as well, 20 and 12. On the other side of things, this is a Clippers team that a lot of people are excited about, and they've positioned themselves in the Western Conference standings to be a team to be reckoned with, and you thought the way this game went over the course of 3 quarters that it was going to be a statement win for the Clippers, but not so fast, my friends. Kawhi Leonard finishes with 26, James Harden with 23, and the Lakers get the last laugh, 116-112. Now, as I'm watching that game last night, I get to thinking, especially in the fourth quarter, as LeBron's leading that comeback, that maybe this is the type of win that can spark the Los Angeles Lakers and light a fire amongst the team to maybe start stockpiling some victories and start playing some better basketball. So I had that thought. I'm curious what you think. Is this the type of win that sparks the Lakers to make a run here as we enter the month of March and down the stretch into the NBA playoffs? Type Y for yes or N for no, because when you look at that fourth quarter, it seems like that's what this team is capable of. That's what this team's potential is. And remember a couple weeks ago, LeBron made the comment after a game that, hey, this Lakers team could lose to anybody in the NBA, but they could also beat anybody in the NBA. And I think yesterday's game was a microcosm of that exact sentiment. At times, it looked like they didn't belong on the same floor as the Clippers, but the fourth quarter, they showed they can. LeBron himself outscored the Clippers 19-16. Just an epic comeback all the way around. And here's what the GOAT himself had to say about the big win for the Los Angeles Lakers, saying, quote, "I know we've kind of heard what it feels like to be in the zone in our sport. And it's just a feeling where you feel like everything you put up is going in. For me, I just kept it consistent. I wasn't taking ill-advised shots. I stayed in the course of the offense, and I think that speaks volumes to the impact that LeBron James had on that game, in particular in the fourth quarter, and the main reason the Lakers were able to secure the W. So how about we show some love to LeBron James? Type 23 in the comments. And again, this was a game the Lakers had to have. Every game seems like a must-win game down the stretch leading to the postseason. When you think of where the Lakers are right now, still in ninth place in the Western Conference in a play-in position, you had to have this one. LeBron put the team on his back to secure the victory. Type 23 in the comments. And here's what Darvin Ham, the head coach, had to say about the performance of LeBron James. He had to tape a cape tucked under his seat on the bench, I guess. He had to whip it out. He definitely did that, put the cape on, and just got aggressive and got in a good rhythm. He's been shooting the ball extremely well this whole entire season, and that was just another case of it. Darvin Ham went on to say, once he got in rhythm and with his playmaking skills, he set the tone with his shooting and going downhill. But once they started scheming and trying to double team late, He was able to pick the team apart with a pass, and that's just who he is. So when you think of Darvin Ham as the head coach of the Lakers team, every now and then we like to take the pulse of where everybody's at with Darvin Ham because it seems like it has been a little bit of a roller coaster with this Lakers team. So I want you to be honest with me. Do you believe in Darvin Ham? Do you believe that he's the right man to lead this Lakers team? Type B for believe if you're a believer in Darvin Ham, or type D if you doubt the coaching abilities of Darvin Ham. Either way, let your voice be heard here on the Lakers Report. And coming up, we're going to look ahead to the Lakers' upcoming schedule because, yes, it's a 6-game homestand coming for the Los Angeles Lakers, but there are some games on that you circle and say, hey, let's do it. Buckle up, dial it in. But right now, I want to give a huge shout out to today's presenting sponsor, America's #1 meal delivery service. And by now, you know that's Factor, because Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals make eating better every single day that much easier. So wherever tomorrow takes you, be ready with pre-prepared, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. That's got to be my favorite part. They're delivered right to your door. So convenient. 2 minutes to heat up and less than that to clean up. That's my favorite part, is the cleanup. You save so much time. And with Factor's awesome lineup, you'll have over 35 different options a week to choose from. And that includes options like keto, calorie smart, vegan, and oh so much more. There's even more to enjoy with the 55 nutrition-packed add-ons that help make your weekly meal planning even more delicious. I've been trying the wellness shots, and, they're pretty good, but you feel even better after you take those wellness shots, so make sure you give those a try as well. 2-minute meals, fuel up fast with Factor's restaurant-quality meals that are ready to heat and eat wherever you are. Don't take my word for it. Head to factormeals.com/LakersChat50 and use code LakersChat50 to get 50% off. And some quick math would tell you that's half off, folks. So how about that, sports fans? That's code LakersChat50 at factormeals.com/LakersChat50 to get 50% off. And oh yeah, we love you and we care about you. So that link goes right in the comments and description of today's video. There's no excuse. Head to factormeals.com/LakersChat50 for 50% off. Now, as we look at this current homestand, first and foremost, let's talk about tonight's game against the Washington Wizards. That is as much of a must-win as you want to make it because it's a team you should beat, and it's a team you should beat handedly. You take a look at the spread. Lakers favored by nearly 10 points because the Wizards don't have 10 wins all season. So you got to get this game tonight, and I don't want to hear anything about the second night of a back-to-back. LeBron is probable, as is AD, and you just got to go out and get through tonight and win the game. And I know that may sound overly simplistic, but it is so important to get a win tonight because when you look at the remaining homestand, it's against all playoff teams. This is your gimme game tonight, and I don't care if it's the second night of a back-to-back. These are professional athletes. They get paid a lot of money to bounce the ball around and put it in the basket. So if I'm Darvin Ham, I'm telling my team, win the game. It's that simple. It doesn't have to be pretty. You don't have to draw a picture on the score sheet. Just go win the game. So let me know what you think down in the comments, your confidence level in a Lakers win tonight. I know the comeback against the Clippers was emotionally impactful, and it's a game that had its ups and downs and ebbs and flows. So to harness everything that happened last night and find yourself ready to play tonight is important. But again, these are professional athletes, so make it happen. Scale for me in the comments. I'm at about an 8, and there's just a little something in the back of my mind that says maybe they'll come out flat because it's the second night of a back-to-back, but I'm hoping that my confidence level at an 8 leads to a Lakers victory because after the Wizards, my goodness, it is a tough stretch for the upcoming schedule. Nuggets, third place in the Western Conference. The Thunder, second place in the Western Conference. So these are playoff caliber teams, and the Kings, also a playoff team if the season ended right now. Over to the Eastern Conference, I know the Bucks have had their struggles under Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers, he hasn't been coaching very well. That's my best Doc Rivers impersonation. Yo, Doc Rivers. But you got to find a way to win this game as well. And not to mention the Timberwolves, that's right, they're at the top of the Western Conference. So 5 really tough games after tonight's not going to say sleeper, but easier game against the Wizards, despite it being the second night of a back-to-back. So I want you to do me a favor and put your prediction hat on and let me know what you think the Lakers' record will be in the next 6 games. You've got the Wizards, and then you've got 5 playoff caliber teams that you're playing against, but all of them are at home. So 6 games, if you can be 4-2, it would be a huge statement to the rest of the league that, you know what, we can beat some pretty good teams, and we might just make a run to earn a playoff bid and ultimately make some noise in the playoffs. Now, that said, as I mentioned, all the games are at home. So you've got the friendly confines of Crypto.com Arena or whatever the stadium name might be now. The point being is there's no excuse not to put your best foot forward if you're the Lakers. This is the stretch run. This is crunch time. We're out of the dog days of the NBA season. This is post-All-Star break. If you want to be considered a playoff caliber team and somebody to actually strike fear in the opponent and the opposition, you got to go win these games. It's as simple as that. We'll find out what the Lakers are made of here as we enter the month of March in this homestand for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning into this edition of the Lakers Report. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we're bringing you content all the time covering Lakers Nation, the purple and gold, everything you could think of. We got you covered here on the Lakers Report. Now, about a huge shout out to my producer today, Big Tex on the ones and twos. Couldn't do it without him. Appreciate him helping make the Lakers Report happen today. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on the Lakers Report.